Right, there are two general types of how rural settlement land use is determined, how those patterns are determined. The first one is clustered. So you have these groups of homes that are clustered together in a hamlet or village. Let me show you an example. So the example here is that, there we go. This one. The example here, and this is out of England, is when you have this village. And so this is Ulfrey is the place. And Ulfrey, you would have everything clustered here. So you'd have literally all the services would be located there. So like a blacksmith, all your farm equipment would be stored there. All the residential homes would be there. Literally everybody would be there. And, I mean, to show you another example in just a simpler setting, it's something like this, where this one here's your farmhouse. They're in a circle. Around it, you're going to have gardens and arable fields and meadows. And then what people would do is they would go out to their fields to farm them during the day. And so literally the middle of this would be called the commons. If I get my cursor back here. So this would be the commons. And the commons, everybody owns. Everyone's part of the commons. And then they figure out how to disperse the land equally to make sure that all the fields are farmed. This is very, and then when the farm gets, or when the Ulfrey place gets too big and it's just too far away to go, then you'd make these other smaller villages that come off of it. So to go back to the definitional point here, that you're looking at is communal property, very big sense of community is involved with this, where it can protect you from, let's say, attacks. It is big on it's really good for a homogeneous type of setting because you have a lot of like people together. If you notice on the Here we go. It's a cross because this was very common in Western Europe pre-industrial revolution and even parts of the United States, especially in the Northeast. Now, the French have a little different way to do it. This is known as the French long lot system. You base it all on the rivers, and so you get these really skinny, narrow um, lots. And so you live on your lot, but everyone's here on the river. And so it ends up looking something like this. And to go to this next, where's my long lot system? Here you go. It looks something like this, where you have all these clustered long lot system. It's very linear and very rural. And you can see them here. Where this starts to get into trouble is when you get into uh, breaking it down after somebody dies for inheritance. So picture that you have this little piece of land, and then when it breaks up, okay, now I have three kids, and now you break it into three, and then you break into this, and you're just getting less and less of the river over time. Okay, so it looks here's this one, a linear village, here's a clustered village, you have everything kind of together. And so here's just some other examples of them. Now, this is great for a lot of things. It's great for community building. It's great for kind of just the overall makeup of the place. What it's not good for is farming because it's not very efficient. That you're gonna have all your farmers walking to their fields, they store all their tools back in the village, and then it's a long, cumbersome process. The enclosure movement in the UK started this movement to be dispersed. What that means is you have a house, you have everything stored there, and guess what? The next one is a long ways away. I used to have a picture of it, but now I don't. And so what you're going to have here is in this dispersed system is, so you might have a house, and I will draw this for you. Here we go. You might put a house here, and the next house would be here, and the next house would be here. I mean, so you just have all these houses that are way more spread out than before. You're still going to keep a town, but the town is going to be significantly smaller, and that's where all your commercial stuff will be. Basically, nobody lives there. Everybody lives outside the town and then they commute back into the town. So what you're looking at is a place where it's great for farming, but it can cause some susceptibilities to you for other things. And so again, dispersed, homes are spread out. The countryside got the French long lot system there, clustered as well. And you should know clustered, dispersed, pros and cons of each. That's the purpose of this video.